As we feel this hip and this heart opener, observe. Does one shoulder feel a little more open than the other one? Does one hip feel a little more supple than the other one? Just observe without judgment. Take 3 more breaths. Two more breaths. One more breath in. And a breath out. Good. Now start to press your body up. Come onto your full spine, so no block underneath your back. And I want you to take that block and place it in between the knees. So wide part against wide part, squeezing in the knee. Begin to cactus the arms and lift the feet up to a 90-degree bend. Bending the knees like you're in tabletop. Squeeze the block in between the knees. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, drop your knees over to the right. And as you go to the right, push your left elbow into the ground, but don't let the knee tap to the mat. Feeling the obliques have to work here. Then start to squeeze the block with the knees as you start to roll your body back up into that neutral spine, reverse tabletop. Inhale and take it to the other side, hovering the left knee right above the ground and actively press right shoulder into the ground. Take a breath in, pull it up, squeezing that block actively. Breathe in and take it once more over to the right. Really focus on pressing into the left arm. Come back to center. Inhale, draw navel into spine. Exhale, knees go to the other direction as you actively press your right arm into the floor. Good. Now bring the knees back up to center. Good. With your knees still in, or your block still in between the knees, take your hands on tops of your thighs, flexing the feet, and simultaneously squeeze the knees in and press the thighs away from you as you press thighs into hands, forcing the core to work here early on for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the block between the knees. Set the feet down, hands next to side. Take a breath in. Bridge pose, breath out. Good. Getting into the hip flexors. One more inhale. Squeeze the block. Exhale, lower the hip and pick up the feet. Hands to shin, or hands to thighs. Inhale. Press into the thighs. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet down, arms down. Inhale, lift hips, bridge pose. Exhale, hold, squeeze the block. 5, 4. We have one more round. 3, 2, and 1. Drop the hips, pick the feet up, flex them hard. Inhale, press knees into thighs, thighs into knees for 5. Draw navel into spine. 4. Get rid of that low back bend in 3, 2, and 1. Feet down. Inhale, lift hips. As you exhale, hold. 5. Actively squeeze in. 4. Roll to the big toe mound. 3, 2, and 1. Set the hips down. Remove the block. Set it aside. And now begin to rock up and down until you make your way into a tabletop. And when you get to your tabletop, just start to move your spine, cat-cow, spiraling it out. Take about 20 seconds to kind of figure out what your body needs today. Now coming into your neutral spine, imagine you have that block in between the knees, pulling the navel up and in, feeling that kind of pelvic tilt underneath. We're going to press your palms into the earth, specifically the left palm, and walk your right fingertips off the ground. So your fingertips are pointing away from you. And this is just going to help stabilize our bodies when you start to extend the left leg back. The right leg back. So extend your right leg back. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, find like dog and fire hydrant legs. So your right knee comes to a 90-degree bend, flexing the foot. Lift your right knee just a little bit higher. Inhale, feeling the oblique work. Exhale, tap your knees together. Breathe out. Inhale, lift up, opening the hips from the side. Exhale, squeeze knees together. One more time. Inhale, lift it higher. Exhale, squeeze the knees. This time as you lift it, inhale, kick the right leg off the left side of the mat as you exhale. Inhale, right arm comes up, opening up the side body. So it's kind of in this weird side plank variation. One more breath in. Bring the hand down to the floor as you breathe out. Now with your right leg straight, kick it back behind you, toes point towards the earth, knit the ribs up and in. And this time you can either bend the knees, returning to that 90-degree bend, or swing your leg out straight. Activate the quadriceps, flex the foot. Lift the leg a little bit higher, and either exhale, bring knee to knee, or tap big toe to ground. Good. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, bring it down. One more time, lift it up. Set it down, hold cow posture, inhale, send the hips back to child's pose as you exhale. Now with our right leg extended, you can keep your hands here or walk your hands over to the right side of your mat, pressing left hand on top of right hand, square left shoulder down. If that's too much for you, keep the arms overhead, neutral. Breathe in, open mouth, breathe out. Now begin to walk your hands back to center, straightening the arms. Shift your body weight forward into a tabletop. Just temporarily tuck your left toes underneath. 3-point down dog, right leg goes up. Breath in, right knee to right wrist. Pause it here to the wrist, then slide it over to the left wrist. Then bring it up to the left elbow and back over to the right elbow. Do it one more time. Down to the wrist, over to the other wrist, up to the left elbow, return to the right elbow, 3-point down dog, inhale, set your foot down, exhale. Lower down to tabletop. Take a cat-cow, drop belly, lift gaze, exhale, round and tuck. Now as you come back to your neutral spine, walk your left fingertips off the ground and extend your left leg to the back of the room. Lift your left heel a little bit higher, knit the ribs up and in, breathe in. Now find that dog and fire hydrant, 90-degree bend to the left knee as you breathe out. Lift the leg a little bit higher, inhale, bring knee to knee, exhale. 2 more, lift it up maybe higher than last time. Exhale, knee to knee. 1 more time, lift it up, inhale, knee to knee, exhale. Now next time you lift it up, start to send it to the right side of the mat, hardwood floor. Left arm goes up, opening up the left hip flexor. Start to squeeze the butt. Maybe pull that left arm behind you so you can't see it. We're not so worried about being stacked here. Good, then come back to center. Place your hands down to the ground, straighten the left leg, inhale, swing it out to the side as you exhale, opt in for that 90-degree bend. Inhale, tap left toe to earth, exhale. Do it again, inhale, feel the right oblique, exhale, bring it down. 1 more time, inhale. Set it down, exhale, keep it down, cow pose, inhale, go to child's pose, hips, exhale. Now begin to walk your hands over to the left side of your mat, option to put right hand on top of left hand, square right shoulder and armpit down to the earth. Breathe in, breathe out. Walk your hands back to center, shift your body weight forward temporarily as you tuck the right toes underneath. Use the obliques as you lift up, 3-point down dog, inhale. Left knee, left wrist, exhale. Slide it over to the right wrist, up to the right elbow, return to the left elbow. Do it 1 more time. Down, over, up, over, 3-point down dog. Inhale, downward facing dog, exhale. Good, just move your body here. Separate the feet, press into the hands, press into the feet. Take a breath in. Open mouth and let it go. Good. Now begin to bend your knees and travel to the top of your mat, however you choose to do so. Good. Take a halfway lift. Inhale. We're just going to start to move our bodies to begin to warm it up even more. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms come back up or stand up. Inhale, mountain. Exhale to forward fold. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Step your right foot back, runner's lunge as you breathe out. Fingertips to earth. Good. Start to rock your heel forward and back and notice what that does to the entire body. Now begin to shift your body weight forward, knee over ankle, high crescent lunge. Reach your arms up over your head, tighten the right glute, soften or bend your left knee more. Take a breath in, hands go to floor, step to the top of your mat, forward fold, breath out. Halfway lift to reset. Step left foot back, fingertips to earth, runner's lunge, and again, move your back heel forward and back. Now shift, knee over ankle, squeeze the left glute, pull thighs together, high crescent, breath in. Lunge lower and down as you breathe out. Inhale, hands go to the ground. This time step to high plank as you exhale. Shift forward, inhale, option to modify plank as you exhale, chaturanga. Good, flip to the tops of the feet or come to the hip bones, upward facing dog or cobra, downward facing dog rolls over the toes. Breathe in. And breathe out. Do that again, breath in and breath out. Now we're gonna take that sequence, breath to movement. Begin to bend your knees, travel to the top of your mat, however you choose. Halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, fold to Uttanasana. Reach up, inhale, mountain. Soften the knees as you forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Right foot steps back, runner's lunge, exhale. Crescent lunge, inhale, arms up, forward fold at the top of your mat, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Step left foot back, runner's lunge, exhale. High crescent, inhale. Hands go to floor as you exhale. High plank, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing dog, squeeze the glutes. Downward facing dog. 2 more rounds, bend your knees, travel to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold. Mountain pose, inhale. Fold, exhale. Half lift, inhale. Good, fold, exhale. Amanda messed up. Step the right foot back, hold it, inhale, stay for the exhale. High crescent, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Left foot steps back, exhale. Crescent lunge, inhale. Hands to floor, high plank, exhale. Shift forward, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog and down dog. Now, if you decide that chaturangas aren't your favorite today, I encourage you to hold it for a few breaths and then join us into down dog. Last round, bend your knees, travel to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, breathe in, fold, breath out. Mountain pose, inhale. Bend your knees as you forward fold, exhale. Good, halfway lift, inhale, step right foot back, exhale. High crescent, inhale, hands to floor, forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale, left foot steps back, runners, exhale. Crescent, inhale, hands to floor, exhale. High plank, inhale, pause, pause. Hold your high plank. Yes, love the ambition. Roll through the upper shoulders, untuck your chin, look between the thumbs. Hold here for the last 10, 9, squeeze your legs and your arms. 8, untuck your chin. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, low chaturanga, 2, hold, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, upward facing dog, a breath in, downward facing dog, breath out. Walk your hands at the back of your mat, forward fold. From your forward fold, separate your feet. Good, and I want you to see if you can bind your hands behind your back or use a hand towel as kind of like a strap, or grab your elbows or fist bump yourself behind yourself. Good. Allow the head to fall. Tilt the body weight forward until you feel your toes have to kick in. Let the head fall. Breathe in. Bend the knees, forward fold deeper as you breathe out. Now release the bind. Chair pose. Inhale. Drinking bird. Heels up, arms back. Exhale. Mountain pose. Stand up. Inhale. Forward fold. Exhale. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Walk to high plank and pause. Breathe out. Hold your high plank. 10, 9, 8, protract the shoulders. 7, there it is. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lower halfway, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Upward facing dog, a single breath. Downward facing dog, walk to the back of your mat. Good. This time, just separate the feet. Maybe stand on your hands or take big toe grab. We want to roll out the wrists. This first flow is going to be a little wrist heavy, so make sure you're rolling them out. All right. Walk forward, coming into your high plank. Come to a hovered knee tabletop. Yes. Push into the hands, tap the knees to the ground, and lift them a centimeter off the mat. Yes, hold. 5, hold 4, hold 3, 2, 1. Shift forward to high plank. Let your shoulders come beyond the fingertips. Inhale, bear pose. So it's like down dog with a squat. Exhale. Shift forward again, high plank. Inhale, bear pose. Exhale. 3 more. Inhale, shift forward, push into the toes. Exhale, bear pose. 2 more. Inhale, find the tip of your big toe. Exhale, send it back. Last one, inhale, come into bear pose, hold here. Now from your bear pose, can you pull right heel to butt? Press into the hands, pull your inner thighs together, hold, 5, 4, 3-point down dog in 3, 2, 1, 3-point down dog, inhale, open hip, bend your right knee as you exhale. Now begin to make circles with your knee. Big, big circles, going 3 in one direction and 3 in the other. Good. Now, once you finish your 3 in the other direction, lift your right leg back up. Inhale, right knee to nose, exhale. Do that again. Inhale, 3-point. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time. Inhale, pull knee to nose, but lift your hips 3 inches higher to step through to low crescent. 3, 2, 1, step through. Good. Drop your back knee to the floor. Good. Lift the chest. Exhale, send the hips back, half split. Shift it forward. Inhale. Exhale, sends it back. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, sends it back. Next time you come forward, arms overhead. Inhale. And now as you take the prayer twist, pick your back knee off the ground as you exhale, coming into this prayer twist. If back knee on the floor serves you better, take it. Now push your palms together. Maybe make a fist with your top hand and punch it into your bottom palm. Let that revolve your torso. Hold, 5. Hold, 4. Squeeze your inner thighs together. 3, 2, and 1. Staying in this twist, start to interlace the fingers, steeple grip. Start to come up, mountain pose with steeple grip. Inhale, chair pose, but tap fingertips to ground next to your right foot. Come back up, mountain pose. Exhale, tap your fingertips to the left side of the mat. Inhale, come up, squeeze the butt. Exhale, tap to the right. One more time, or 2 more times. Inhale, tap to the left. One more time. Inhale. Now you're going to come low. Hold here. Hover the left foot off the ground. Press into the fingertips towards the earth. Pull the right knee a little, or left knee a little higher. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mountain, release the bind. Cactus your arms as you exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breath in. Step to high plank as you breathe out. Separate the feet as wide as the mat. Come to forearm plank. Turn your left forearm parallel to the top of your mat. Good. Drop your heels towards the side mirrors. Side plank, Vashisthasana. Press into the left elbow, lift your hips higher. Now everyone take your top hand and bring it down to your left hip, so the side of your hip. And I want you to physically pull the hips 2 inches higher, squeeze the hip, and then reach the right arm back up to the sky without letting it fall. Hold, 3. Hold, 2. Hold, 1. Inhale, hand comes to ground as you exhale. Can you push into high plank? Inhale, option chaturanga or shift it to down dog. Exhale. All right, moving into our other side. Inhale, hover the tabletop, knees an inch off the ground. Hold, 5, 4. We're gonna go to that super extended plank. In 3, 2, 1, straighten the legs, look past your fingertips. Inhale, bear pose, squat, hover the knees. Exhale, shift forward. Inhale, find the big toe. Exhale, send it back. 3 more, breathe in. Go past the wrist, exhale, bring it back. 2 more. Maybe you come to the tops of the feet. Inhale, exhale, send it back. 1 more time. Inhale, come back to bear pose, squat, hold. Left heel to butt. Hold, 5. Press into your hands. 4, coil, thigh to ribs. 3, 2, 3-point down dog. Breathe in, bend your knee, open hip, breath out. Flex your foot to protect your knee. And now make 3 circles one direction and 3 circles one the other. Good. Finishing up with those 3 in 3. 3-point down dog in 2. 3-point down dog in 1. Straighten leg. Inhale, knee to nose. Hold. Lift your hips up 5 inches higher. Then lift your leg up. Inhale. 2 more rounds, knee to nose. Try not to drop the hips too much. Inhale. Last round, now we hold. 3, stepping through in 2, step through in 1, step the foot through, drop your back knee, fingertips lifts the heart. Exhale to half split. Do it again, shift it forward. Inhale, half split. Exhale, 1 more round. Inhale, lifts up. Exhale, shift it back. Now this time come up into low crescent lunge. Back knee stays to the mat. And as you exhale, prayer hands into a twist. Back knee comes off the ground. Good. If you need that back knee to the floor, keep it there. Pull your inner thighs together. And if you need to, make a fist with your top hand, push it into the palm. Good. Find a space that looks good on your, or feels good on your body. Now start to interlace the fingers all the way down to the webbing. Release index and cross your thumbs. Hold 3. Mountain at the top of your mat in 2 and 1. Step forward. Yes. Inhale, mountain. Now exhale, chair pose. Tap fingertips to left side of mat. Inhale, mountain. Look up. Exhale, tap to the right. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Ending on the left side, hold. Pick your right foot off the ground. Reach for the ground as you pull the knee up. Hold 3. Hold 2. Hold 1. Release the arms. Mountain pose. Breathe in. Cactus the arms. Breath out. Inhale, mountain pose. Bend the knees as you forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Step to high plank. Try your less dominant foot back this time. Now begin to come to the forearm, setting up for our forearm plank. Revolve your right forearm parallel to the top of your mat. Drop your heels towards the wall. Inhale, left arm high. Bottom knee can also come to the ground. Now everyone take that top hand, bring it down to the right hip. And like somebody's hoisting you up, pull up as you press into the feet and the arms. Beautiful, nice, Hunter. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand to floor. Can you press to high plank? Inhale, chaturanga or down dog, exhale. All right, so we're gonna take that flow just a little bit faster here. Nothing too crazy, not really changing a whole lot. So inhale, hover the knees, tabletop, exhale. High plank, shift forward, inhale, bear pose, exhale. Do that 2 more times. High plank, inhale, bear pose, breathe out. 1 last time, inhale. Send it back to bear, hover the left heel off the ground, pull heel to butt. 3, or other left, sorry guys, right? 2 and 1, 3-point down dog. Inhale, open hip as you exhale. 3-point down dog. Inhale, pull knee to nose, exhale. Step your foot through, drop your back knee. Low crescent lunge, inhale. Prayer twist, pick the back knee up off the ground as you exhale. Switch legs, Chris. Good, now intertwine the fingers, steeple grip. Mountain pose, step to the top of your mat, breathe in. Chair pose, step to the, or tap the right side, breathe out. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, go to the left. Last time, inhale, bring it over to the right, hover the left foot. Hold, 5, 4, weird shapes are fun, right? 3, 2, mountain pose, release the bind. Cactus your arms as you exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in, step to high plank, breathe out. Lower to the forearm plank. Turn the left forearm parallel to the top of your mat. Inhale, right arm up, drop the heels. Hold, 5, nice Laurel, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand to ground, high plank, breathe in. Chaturanga, breath out. Upward facing dog, followed by downward facing dog. Inhale, hover knees, exhale. Good. Plank pose, inhale, shift forward, bear pose, exhale. 2 more round, plank, go past the fingertips. Exhale to bear. 1 last time, inhale, come into bear pose, bring left heel to butt, hold. 3, 2, 3-point down dog. 1, inhale, open hip, exhale. Straighten your leg, inhale, step your foot through. Exhale, drop your back knee, low crescent, inhale, prayer hands, tuck the toe, pick up the back knee, exhale. Now find that intertwined finger grip, inhale, stay for the exhale, mountain, there you go, Hannah, inhale, chair pose, tap fingertips to the left side of mat. Inhale, stand up, squeeze the glutes, exhale to the other side. 1 more round, inhale, reach to the left side, hover the right foot, hold, 5, 4, 3, push the palms together, 2 and 1, release the bind, mountain, inhale, cactus, exhale, mountain, inhale, fold, exhale, breathe in, half lift, Plant the hands, high plank, breath out. Forearm plank. Take your time. Left forearm parallel to the top of your mat. Drop your heels. Make this sequential. Good. And as the left arm or right arm goes up, inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale. Hand goes down. Exhale. High plank. Breathe in. Chaturanga. Breath out. Upward facing dog. Walk to the back of your mat. Forward fold. Beautiful work. Find this moment to kind of let your upper body hang down. All right. So if you want to drop down to the knees, grab some water. There's going to be a move here that I'm going to teach. It's at the end of the flow. I'm going to give you some versions of it. Okay. So we're playing around, in case you haven't figured it out, with hovering tabletop today. Okay. So in our hovering tabletop, the first move that we're going to do is drop the heels. Just like we're going into side plank, our bodies are ready for this. The second thing we're going to do is reach the right arm up. So we're in this really funky shape, okay? So if you want to hold here, just like you're in side plank, hold here. If you want to take it just a little bit deeper, we're going to step the right foot back and coming into a reverse tabletop. Okay, so try when you do it, try not to just fling your body back. Okay, so we're trying to get that core activated. So we're going to do that by dropping the heels. Hello, left oblique. Reach the right arm up. Hello, core. And then as you step the foot back, very slowly use those back muscles to lift your hips. Okay, so if you have any shoulder issues like rotator cuff issues, I would recommend staying in that kind of funky plank. If you need to even come down to the forearm and just hold this for about 10 breaths, and that's where you're going to be today too, okay? Be nice to your body today. It'll be nice to you tomorrow. All right, so let's come into your downward facing dog just for a moment. Finding this place to breathe. Shake out the head, yes. Shake out, no. Shake it back, yes. We end on a positive note. Good. Now I want you to bend your knees a lot, like you're going to go into bear pose. Keeping your knees bent, look at the top of the hands. And can you tiptoe like slow, like sloth, like molasses slow? With your knees bent, start to shift your hips towards the top of your mat, almost like you're going to go into a handstand. Now, once you get your feet underneath your hips, whether the knees are bent or straight, I want you to tilt the body forward so you feel it in your finger pads. Hold, 10. Press into the earth like you're pushing a heavy piece of furniture for the last 6, 5, 4, palms flat, 3 if you can, 2, and 1, forward fold. Grab your elbows, ragdoll. All right, stand up, mountain pose, inhale. Now, as you exhale, chair pose, but immediately hover the right foot off the ground. All right, so we're here, right foot off the ground. Flex the foot, hands to heart. Press your palms together. Now begin to tilt your body forward. Keep your legs where it is. Tilt the body forward. Use the leverage of tilting forward to extend your right leg back, setting up for crescent lunge with prayer hands. Tap your right toes to the earth. Once you feel the foot come to the ground, coming into your prayer hands, crescent lunge. Hold. Now press your palms together. Soften your back knee. Pull your inner thighs, squeeze tight. Breathe in. Lunge a little bit more as you breathe out. Now inhale. Twist it as you exhale, just to kind of prepare here. Squeeze the back thigh. Take a breath in. Twist deeply as you breathe out, drawing navel up into spine. Take a breath in. Now we're going to open big move, Skandasana, with open arms, T arms. So flex your front foot to the sky. Spread your arms wide with your palms facing the mirrors or murals. Make sure that back heel is grounded. That's going to tell you how low your hips can go. With the arms stretched, reach. Hover chest, hold, 3, hold, 2, look at the top of your mat, 1, come to lightning bolt pose, palms overhead into prayer, inhale, returning to your chair twist as you exhale, or your prayer twist, not chair twist, crescent twist. Press your palms together, take a breath in. Now very slowly start to serve the arms forward. Bringing the biceps as close to the ears as you can. If you want to up it a few notches, keep your hands in prayer. Hold, 5, lift the right hip. 4, squeeze the thighs together. 3, 2, hand down, arm up, twisted runner's lunge. Breath in, optional horizon. Turn all 10 toes towards the mirrored wall. Drop your hips to a hover. Come back up into your runner's lunge. Inhale. Do that 2 more times. So you're swiveling your toes in the same direction. 1 more time. Inhale. As you exhale, hold here. Look at your back left thumb. Feel that openness along the right hip. You have 3. You have 2. You have 1. Reach the hips up. Breathe in. Runner's lunge, hands to ground. As you breathe out, single leg Tadasana. Breathe in. Arms overhead. Right knee comes with you. Flex your toes. Take a breath in and bring your hands to the heart. Good. Now you can take your knee in your hand. You can take big toe grab. Make sure the elbow's on the inside of your knee, or just stay here. Good. If you have that big toe grab, yeah, tree pose. Love that variation. Open out to the side. Yeah, draw the shoulder blades together. Open heart, open hips. Lift the heart. Press into your left foot. Hold. 5. Hold. 4. Hold. 3. Coming back into single leg Tadasana in 2 and 1. Single leg Tadasana. Breathe in. Step to crescent lunge as you breathe out. Inhale, arms up. Open to warrior 2 as you exhale. How can you access your core here? We know where to feel our arms. We know how to feel our legs. How can you access your core? Can you knit your ribs down and pull your hip bones up? Good. Can you pull the shoulders back into their sockets? Take a breath in, lunge lower, breath out. Flip your front palm, peaceful warrior or exalted triangle, your choice. Breathe in, hands come to floor as you breathe out. High plank, inhale. All right, tap knees, hover the knees, hovering tabletop. All right, so here's that funky move that I was telling you about. So in our hovering tabletop, drop your heels towards the mirrored wall. Good. Then you can keep both hands planted or shift all the way into the left hand. Keep your gaze down as you reach the right arm up with bent knees. Now keeping your gaze down, maybe you step your right foot back and now start to revolve your body into reverse tabletop, extending your top hand towards the front of your mat. Breathe in. Stay for the breath out. Come up higher. Inhale. Now take the exact reverse. Hand comes down. Turn to the edges of the feet. Then step to high plank. Inhale, chaturanga or down dog. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Yes. All right. Take a breath in. Clear it out as you breathe out. Now, beautiful. Now begin to bend the knees, bear pose. Claw your fingertips into the ground and take as many tiny steps as you can. Pressing your palms into the ground like suction cups. Try to get your shoulders to stack over your wrists. Once you can't go any more further, press into the hands, tuck chin to chest, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Forward fold, just let that shit go. Mountain pose, inhale. Now come to chair pose with prayer hands, hover left foot off the ground. Pull the knee high, flex your foot, press your palms together. Be active in your body, crown of your head high. Now begin to tilt the body forward. Don't move the legs, just tilt the body forward. Feel that control. Everything is sequential. Now with the body tilt forward, you have leverage to send your leg back and extend your leg as long and as far and high as you can until you have to step it back. Good. Coming into crescent lunge, breath in. Stay for the breath out. Good. Take a breath in, twist towards the mirror or mural as you breathe out. Lift the chest high. Twist a little bit deeper as you breathe out. Now we're going to take into Skandasana. Inhale, high Skandasana, T arms as you exhale. Turn your palms towards the mirrors. Thumbs up, pinkies down. Nice jolt. Toes to the sky. Open up the chest. Feel that same sensation you had at the beginning of class when you had your block between the shoulder blades. Pull the arms open. Breathe in. Sink the hips a little lower, breath out. Now look to the top of your mat. Lightning bolt pose. Inhale, push the palms into prayer. Return to your twist as you breathe out. All right, now we're going to start to serve up our arms here. So you can keep your palms in prayer or just extend the arms next to the ears. Keep your upper body twisted. Lift the left hip. Hold. 5. Hold. Stretch the arms. 4. Don't let it go. 3, 2, and 1. Left hand down, right arm up. Twisted runner's lunge. Breathe in. Horizon lunge, reach back, drop hips, turn your toes towards the mirrored wall or muraled wall. Inhale, twisted runner's lunge. Exhale, reach it back. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale, hover into your horizon lunge for 3. Hold 2. Hold one, windmill arm up. Exhale, hands come to the floor. Single leg Tadasana, left knee comes up. Reach the arms high. Now your version, we all did different versions on the last set, and I thought that was incredible. So some people went in tree. Some people just kept hands to heart center. Some people grabbed their shin bones. Some people grabbed their toes. Wherever you are, just make sure it's you. Where you look, how you breathe, where, your eyes are open or closed, that's all you. Take a breath in, hold for the breath out. Now very slowly come back to center, single leg Tadasana, inhale. Now as you exhale, step to crescent lunge, hands to heart, find that control. Inhale, arms up. Warrior two, exhale, pause here. Lift your back arm in line with your front arm. Bring your knee closer to your pinky toe. Knit the ribs down. Squeeze the core. Soften your jaw. Breathe in. Lunge lower, breath out. Keeping the lunge, flip the front palm, exalted triangle or peaceful warrior, breath in. High plank, windmill, hands to earth as you breathe out. Step back into high plank. Inhale, hover your tabletop. All right, so everything has a step-by-step. Drop your heels toward the mirrored wall. Keeping your knees hovered. Good. Maybe you start to lift your left hand off the ground. So we're in a bent knee side plank. All right, you can stay here or begin to step your left foot behind your right foot, coming into revolved tabletop. Press your feet into the ground. Reach your free hand to the front of the room. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to come in reverse on 1. So look down to the ground, set your hands side by side, and then start to roll into your tabletop or your high plank. Breathe in. Chaturanga, breath out. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog to a forward fold at the back of your mat. Breath out. How are we doing today? Happy Monday. Yeah, we're getting weird today. Well, getting weird is important. We're going to take that flow one more time. You guys calm down. Don't get so excited. Calm down. All right. So when you're ready, make your way into downward facing dog. Yes, you can. Remember, everything is step by step. So try not to just pass by a posture without figuring out how can you engage your core, right? All right. So now push your hands into the ground, bend the knees, look at the top of your mat, and begin to tiptoe slowly to the top of your mat. Now push your hands hard into the ground and maybe lift your right leg off the ground. Maybe you start some L hops here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet to earth. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Forward fold. Breath out. Mountain pose. Stand up. Inhale. Hands to heart. Chair pose. Right foot lifts. Good. Finding that chair pose. Tilt your body forward. Now visualize your right foot stepping to the far back of the mat. So step back, step back, step back. Beautiful. Coming into high crescent lunge, arms up to release. Take that prayer twist as you exhale. Open to Skandasana, T arms, inhale. Sink the hips a little bit lower, exhale. Return into your lightning bolt palms. Palms into prayer, inhale. Prayer twists, exhale. Serve the arms up long. Inhale, take the right hand to the earth, left arm to the sky, twisted runner's lunge, exhale. Breathe in, horizon lunge, breathe out, one round. Inhale, arm comes up, exhale, hand comes down. Right knee up, single leg Tadasana, inhale, listen for the change. Jiva squat as you exhale. Do it again, inhale, single leg, exhale, knee to calf. Last round, breathe in. Exhale, knee to calf. Now from here, with your left knee bent, start to send your right leg to the back of your mat. Stretch your arms up. Breath in, crescent. Warrior two, exhale. Peaceful warrior, exalted triangle, inhale. Windmill, hands to ground, exhale. High plank, breathe in. Tap knees to earth and pause in a hover. Breathe out. Now you can stay here. Or again, drop the heels towards the mirrored wall. Keeping your knees bent to 90 degrees bends, reach the right hand to the sky. Still looking down to the left hand, step the right foot behind your left foot, coming into revolve tabletop. Hold. 3, 2, 1. All right, so reverse. Go hand, then the sides of the feet, then high plank. Breathe in, chaturanga, breath out. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Last set. Bend the knees, bear pose. Look to the top of your mat. Start to tiptoe forward and forward. Maybe legs go straight, maybe they're bent. Where can you keep your palms the flattest? Inhale, left leg high as an option. You have 10 seconds to play. 10, L hops, 9, 8, or just press really hard into the hands for the last 5, 4, stay with it. 3, push into the ground. 2, nice lifts on 1. Inhale, forward fold, exhale. Halfway lift, breath in. Forward fold, breath out. Mountain pose, inhale. We're so close, guys. Chair pose, left foot hovers. Good. Now tilt the body forward. Draw the navel up and in. And use your hamstrings to extend your leg back. Land your foot to the ground. Inhale, arms up. Come to that prayer twist as you exhale. Skandasana with T arms. Inhale. Sink the hips a little lower. Exhale. Now swoop this back arm forward. Lightning bolt. Inhale. Prayer twist. Exhale. Breathe in. Now as you exhale, twist and extend your arms. Serve it up. Biceps next to ears. Nothing else changes. Lift that bottom hand off the ground. 5, 4. Twisted runners. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Arm up. Horizon lunge, 1 round, exhale. Windmill your arm up, set it to the floor. Now steady yourself, single leg Tadasana, left knee up. Hands to heart, Jiva squat, exhale. 2 more, breathe in, stand tall. Jiva squat, exhale, find your pace. 1 more, inhale. Hold that Jiva squat, left knee, right calf. Tilt the body forward, and again, with the same control, start to step back and back, and back and back. Crescent, breath in. Warrior 2, breath out. Exalted or high five the back wall. Inhale, hand comes to floor. Exhale. High plank. Inhale. Tap knees for a second, then hover them. All right, hover tabletop. Start to drop your heels towards the mirrored wall. Then maybe you lift your left hand off the ground. Keep your gaze down as you step your top foot coming into revolve triangle. Yes. Lift your hips high. Squeeze the butt. Find your bridge pose here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hand down. Flip. Inhale. Chaturanga. Exhale. Up dog. Down dog. Walk to the back of your mat. Forward fold. Now find your gorilla pose, standing on your feet. Roll out the wrists if you need to. Bind your hands behind your back. The reason we start to make just unique, different shapes with our bodies, we have different patterns with our bodies. We begin to train our bodies to not get into that kind of cruise control mode, right? Where we don't have to think. Because how does that benefit us, right? Unless we're working like an assembly line at Amazon, we don't want to get stuck in that comfort zone. We want to take ourselves out of that place because that is where learning happens. All right, release your hands. Start to walk forward into your downward facing dog. Then for the very last time, bend your knees to bear pose and begin to tiptoe all the way to the top of your mat. This time, trying out some crow pose. So bring the big toes together, squat down, tap knees into triceps. Tilt your body forward. And we all have a block. So if you're like, I can't get my knees to my triceps, it's a beautiful place to put a block because it literally lifts the knees up. And when you shift your body weight forward, we essentially create that shell for our knees. Press into the ground like we've been doing so many times. And then over time, maybe you lift both feet, maybe you don't. Maybe if you're comfortable in crow pose, you try a headstand. We're going to be here for 5 more breaths. Wherever you are, trying is where it's at. Good. Headstands, can you return back to crow? That's really hard to do. Squeeze the knees in together. Can you pick the head up? Nice, nice, yes. Beautiful. Coming out of your crow pose into Malasana. That's still a transition. It still challenges me today. From your Malasana, reach the hands in front of you just to create space for your hips. Come down to high boat. Maybe if I say high boat with a really gentle voice, it won't seem so daunting, right? Just find your high boat and breathe. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, come to low boat. We're almost to the floor, ladies and gentlemen. Inhale, high boat. Yes, you can. Exhale to low boat. One more time. Inhale, high. Now, as you exhale to low, can you draw navel into spine so it's not poofing out? Pull the shoulder blades together. You only have 10 more seconds of a push. 10. I'll stay here with you. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug the knees in and lay back. Breathe. Now from here, place your feet down to the mat. And we're going to take that block one more time. And maybe you lift your hips up and put it in a supported bridge. So you're going to place it underneath. Like, it may take a minute to figure out. And just a reminder, we have 3 settings to this block: low, medium, and high. So I would recommend starting on low just to kind of let the hips open up. And if you want to take this to kind of a deeper expression, walk your legs long. And then stretch your arms out like the letter T, stretching the abdominals, the hip flexors. And if you want more, walk your feet back to your body, lift your hips, and readjust your block to a higher setting. See if you can press the back of your head into the earth. And maybe you walk your legs away from you at that higher setting. Maybe you don't. Maybe you're like, you know what? This bridge pose is good enough for me. Staying here for 1 minute. About 20 more seconds. Let the body release. Are you clenching the glutes? Can you soften them? I know 10. 3, 2. Walk your feet towards your body as you breathe out. 1. Lift your hips, remove the block, and hug your knees into the chest, but do this very gently. So we're going from one big move of flexion to another big move of extension. Now begin to grab your shin bones and rock up and down. Come to sit on the glutes, and note that we're setting up for our supine pigeon, our humble pigeon. So right knee stays bent or left knee stays bent, whichever one you want to start with. Left leg goes back, right leg goes back. Doesn't really matter. We're going to get to both. I want you to find your fingertips along the sides of your hips. All right. Now I want you to press into the fingertips and find a little back bend, pressing your back foot into the mat. Maybe your knee lifts. Square your left hip down. Maybe allow the head to fall back, but not completely back to where you cut off your airway. Breathe in. Now with this heart lifted, start to tilt the body forward, breathing out until you reach the forearms. Square your left hip to the earth. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you put a block underneath your head. Maybe you wrap your arms around a block and rest. Wherever you want to go, go. I'm walking around with lavender towels. If you don't want one, give me a little wave, please. Dankeschön. Staying here for 5 more breaths. Last 2. Breath in and let it go. Start to walk your hands back to your shin bone. Roll the weight into your left hip or right hip. We're just swinging our leg out to the side for Janushirasana. Whatever foot isn't extended, the other foot is on the inner thigh. Stretch your arms up overhead. Reach for your extended foot as you breathe out. Let the body surrender. Making this as active or as passive as you want. Active meaning you're pressing your heel into the ground and maybe pulling your toes towards your face. Passive meaning no work is being done. You are just here letting gravity do what it does best. One more breath in. Let it go, breath out. Now begin to walk your body upward, stretch your arms up. Whatever leg is extended, you're going to have the opposite one behind you. Since we all have different legs extended, begin to lift up into stargazer pose, reaching your fingertips, allow the head to fall. Very slowly drop your hips back down to the earth. And we're going to switch over to the other side. So maybe left knee goes bent, right leg goes back. So square the hips as best as you can initially. Walk your fingertips next to your hips. Now start to straighten the arms-ish as you pull the upper body back. Press into your back foot so the kneecap lifts off the mat. Hold. 5. Squeeze the right glute. Press into the foot. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the heart lifted as you drop to the forearms. Recognize that left and right side are often different from one another. Square right hip down. Find a block. Find a breath. Breathe. You're going to walk your hands towards the top of your mat. Good. Start to shift the weight into the hip of your bent leg, enough that you can settle into your Janushirasana. Once you get there, arms stretch up and then turn towards your extended leg. Make that executive decision if you come into an active posture, pressing heel to ground, and then pulling your hip back, bow your head forward. Or passive, just let everything melt. Stay for one more breath in. Open mouth, let it go. Lovely. Inhale, arms up. Whatever leg is extended, put the opposite hand behind you, tailbone on your next inhale, stargazer pose. Hips lift, heads drop. Breathe in. Lower hips to ground. Exhale, stretching your legs in front of you. Reach the hands in front. Lift the knees off the mat as you tuck chin. Roll down vertebra to vertebra to vertebra until you are completely flat on the spine. Extend your legs up to the ceiling. Roll out your ankles. This is your opportunity to grab your lavender towel, put it on your body. This is your opportunity to move your mat to a wall. Legs up the wall. This is your opportunity to go into a savasana of your choice. We begin in 3, 2, savasana on 1. Legs up the wall. Legs can be straight up and down, or you can separate the heels and make this kind of wide-legged forward fold shape. So just let the legs fall out to the side. If that feels good, stay with it. If it doesn't, go back to straight legs. Connect with the breath. Soften the muscles that surround your jaw. Let the eyebrows relax. Deepening the breath as much or as little as you need it. Ladies and gentlemen, I encourage you to stay here for another 10 breaths if you can. There's literally 7 minutes left of this song. So if you want to take a super long Savasana this Monday afternoon, take it. My name is Amanda. If you have any questions at all, thank you so much for showing up today to my class. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Go in peace. Namaste.